Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more Empire Total War Darthmod. We're playing as the United States. So let's get back into it. Now, didn't realise, and I sort of forgot, that when I obviously declared war on Great Britain, which happened in the last part, highly recommend you go check out the first battle, if you haven't. When I called my allies, a lot of my allies didn't respond, such as Norway, Sweden, to name a few. That the Great Britain had allies as well, which didn't actually go to war with me. I'm already at war with Austria and the Marathian Confederacy. But obviously, Prussia, Russia, Savoy... Oh, wait, where's Britain? My bad. Prussia, Persia, Savoy, Denmark, and Hanover didn't go to war with me, so that's good. Somewhat. But, obviously, we're continuing on with our quest to eradicate Great Britain out of North America. We had a decent battle here, just south of St. Mark's. But we're going to now push upon the remaining forces there. And in Florida, we took Montreal in Upper Canada. And we're going to be pushing upon Quebec very shortly. Also, let's have a look at the prestige before we end the turn, because we did actually take a huge chunk of the naval power of Great Britain. Not much else I can do this turn. Let's end the turn. Once I finished off with Great Britain in North America, we're going over to invade Europe itself. We're going to be taking on Dublin, Edinburgh, and London. And then we'll probably push upon the remaining British settlements in India. We've still got a lot more battles to go. So guys, if you still are enjoying this United States campaign, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really much appreciate it. So like I said, they are actually besieging my ports, which I knew was going to be a huge problem. And they have actually brought over a fleet. Or maybe I'm wrong because of the sieges. New port emerges in Georgia. Perfect. We'll build a trading port. Where was the prestige again? I keep on forgetting it. No, it actually doesn't change. I guess this is their technology, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe. I'm trying to think, is there like an equivalent to see what their military and their stuff is? I guess you can't really tell in this. But we'll push against the British here, finish them off. The remaining, and then we'll push into Florida itself. St. Augustine. And then I might even push... We are going to be pushing upon the Bahamas as well. We will... How big's the army there? Not very big. Just colonial militia. They've obviously just like unit spammed it, so there's like nearly no way we can disembark. We'll send this fleet... Where? Probably send it north. How big are these? They're just sort of fourth rates. We should be able to beat it with these two fleets. Oh wow, yeah. With everyone combined, we should be able to take them quite easily. I was trying to think what I should do with this fleet. Probably should go over here and see if they've got any more fleets about. Is there a port there? That's an Austrian port. What's the garrison here? Actually quite large. Only colonial militia though. I want to check out their port here. Let's take it. Raiding it, the more the better. Right, let's take Florida. 200 men. Easy. We use the money from the top of the turn to repair. And there's a lot of sugar plantations here, which is awesome. So is there anything else in Florida that we can upgrade? Decent port. Now, I would like to take as many settlements in North America as possible. However, obviously, New Orleans, Lower Louisiana, is occupied by the French, their allies, and same with Texas, Santa Fe. The Plains Nation, however, I'm pretty sure they're not... I looked at this before. Yeah, maybe we should be able to take out Black Hills eventually. So there's that to look forward to. Right, we're instantly going to rally back up and push straight out of there. We're going to continue our foul swoop. The quicker we can push against the British, the better. We've got them on the back foot. We've taken a fair few territories. Alright, so there's 5 units here we can rally up. Pop you in here. He's the better commander. We'll split the fleet. Alright, let's disembark on the Bahamas. Whoa, okay, that's lagged. A lot. Hopefully this doesn't crash. It's just because there's so many units on that one island. Luckily I have a decent computer, but a decent computer doesn't count for shit if the game can't handle it. And like the... Where can I disembark? Maybe I have to disembark kind of south a bit more. Or maybe I should just disembark on the other island entirely. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to think, if we retreat, will we retreat back on the ship? Yeah, now I've actually put them in a worse position. No, we're gonna have to split it, so if they go and attack me here, we should be able to beat them. We got cannons, we got cavalry, we should be right. Ah, I just hate that because that wasn't even my fault. That was just because the game was lagging, but now it's obviously fine. Alright, let's go take out this fleet that's come into our area. They've also taken a port here, which I forgot. We will have enough movement points to double back in time. Not just garbage. Alright, what are the odds? Oh, wow. Clear auto resolve, and we also get to take their ships as well, which is just awesome. We're ever so improving on our fleets. They're not the best units. We destroyed the majority of their best fleet. We'll retake our port back. We've also got an army in Boston to flush them out. Not like we need that many anyway. We will repair and move back up. Right. We actually have a heavy ship being recruited. I didn't even realise that. Okay. Let's repair. Does cost a fair bit, but we need naval superiority. Where's my other... Oh, okay. There's my other fleet. Right. Probably should go and block the port at Austria as well. Burn that to the ground. What's to the south here? French territories. At war. Some pirates there. Port Royal still fucked. What are these trade lines looking like? United States, it's mostly me. Alright, let's rally back up here. There's no need to have them so far to the south. Right, so we're obviously going to continue to push against the Bahamas, Port Royal, and Windward's Islands. Let's have a look what's happening in the north now. We haven't even looked at it in this part. I have my priests moving up to like Moose Factory. I also want to see if I got any spies nearby. I do. Probably should push them up to like probably Moose Factory. My gentlemen mostly are at Boston. Right, let's push upon New France in Quebec, New France now. Should be an easy victory if we can continue to siege it out. There is a pretty decent army in the port, though. 3 turns until surrender. We're nearly better off besieging it out. There's a decent army here. We might want to intercept that one, though. We'll keep an army at Montreal. It's going to need to repair. We're also going to need to recruit some more units for once. I want to get those US Marines. They're going to be fantastic. We only can get 4 units of them, though. Better than nothing, I guess. I probably should be raiding the ports up here. Even though I need to repair these guys at some time. That's my port, my mistake. That's an enemy port, though. 1 heavy. Yeah, we should be able to beat this easy anyway. We're not that... Yeah. Also probably should, like, spread out these a bit in my ports. So that if they get raided, they can't get taken straight away. Because the majority of our money does come from trade. Even though most of it is kind of fucked at the moment, right? Yeah, we'll just keep that there. Okay. Let's... just trying to think what else we can do. Not much else. Okay, let's end the turn. That was a huge turn, of course. Okay, so we have been attacked here. Against a fair amount of militia. Let's fight this on the field of the Bahamas. It's just a shame that we didn't have that other force. Couldn't disembark. Fuck. Oh well. If we lose it, we still got another one nearby. But this will delay our advance on the Bahamas. And in Port Royal. Just the quicker we can get rid of the British out of North America, the quicker we can push over to England. And once we have a footholding, a decent foothold, the campaign will go a lot more smoothly. We are playing on the 4 turns per year mod. Okay. Let's get ready. Trying to think where's the best place to deploy. They do have a lot of loose units. But it looks like we've got a nice stretch here though. How many units of cavalry do we have? 2. We have 4 lots of cannons as well. Okay, I'll spread them out. They've only got militia, so mine will go toe to toe. They're also attacking me, so I do have the advantage. And they have no cannons. And I think 1 unit's only attacking me, so that's why the balance of power is in my favour so incredibly much. Alright. Where should I put my cannons? Probably here's the best. Probably put one on the corner there and 1 and 2 here. It's probably the best bet, I'd say. It's not like we've got much of a deployment zone anyway. We can't spread my army out overly that much. I guess we can afterwards, can't we? Didn't really think about that, but let's start the deployment. So where's the majority of their army coming from? Single unit there, single unit there. General. I reckon the majority of their army is going to be coming from this other flank here. So what we're going to have to do, we'll quickly swing this around. And this. So go like... Oh shit, oh that should be fine. Because that's where their general is. I reckon the majority of their other stuff's going to come from there as well. So we'll swing this around like... Oh my god. That'll do. Sort of like that. I reckon. So there's only one unit there. Or maybe I'm mistaken. I can't remember what we got attacked by. Okay, well that's gonna need to move. Yeah, the majority of their army will be coming from this side. I was right in saying that. There's only one unit coming from there. Okay, I'm going to have to reform this massively. Alright, form my cavalry back here. There's only one unit there. We're going to move my cannons. Lucky I've got them unlocked. So we'll probably move my cannons. If we can get them there. Double time. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be worth. So we're going to have to unlimber them and then okay. For this other unit cavalry over here as well. But these guys are firing at them, which is good. We'll follow this like that. We'll get these two. You keep on firing at that unit, then you can swing this way. The rest, except for the cannons and the cavalry, I want you to fall up this way now. As quickly as possible. Run. Well, they've just been charged. Where's that cavalry? Get it in there now. Okay, they've routed. Move. There is still a unit here. We're going to have to watch out for that. Run. Alright, those cannons got there a lot quicker than what I expected. Move up. Move them there. Move the general here as well. Right, run down there, general. Got him. Okay, unlimber. Need to get these guys here as quickly as possible. So, like, deploy. Okay, maybe not deploy. Like that. Okay, how are we going? We need to watch for this flanking unit. Run, double time. Shame we had to redeploy so fucking much. Once they get into position, we should be fine though. Right, unlimber. Let's move my cannons up more. Put cavalry on the flank. Where's my other unit of cavalry? What the fuck? Oh, okay, they've flanked super hard. Ah, shit. Okay, watch out for these guys. Run them down. Right, I need to get my cannons into the field. But where? Where's a good line where I can put them? They're about to be broken, so probably there now. If we can get a couple of canister shots or something off, that would be superb. Why aren't these guys running? Okay, they're routing. Unlimber. Alright, how are we going here? Oh no, they're charging me now. No? Alright, get my canisters on canister shot. Quickly move. Oh no, they're charging there. There we go. Fire. Oh, they're retreating, which is good. Alright, get out of canister shot. Okay, good. How are we going on this side here? We got that unit retreating. Right, pull them up to the front line now. Unit isn't quite. Fuck, I forgot about these cavalry. Just taking pot shots at us. Cannons are firing at will. Alright. Where's this other cavalry unit? Push up. Let's move up with the front line now. Watch out for the cannons. We don't want to give them time to regroup. Fire over the top at the back of them. There's still that fucking unit there. Finally, that unit there's routed. Okay. Not much remaining now. Running them down. Just slowly flanking from each point. Angling. You can see the climate's dramatically changed. Now being in the Bahamas. Why aren't those cannons unlimbered? Okay, let's move my general up to help with morale a bit. My cannons are picking off the last. At the back, they should be clearing over my units pretty decent enough. Even if they do fall short, we'll hit something. Oh my fucking god, canister shot is still on. Why is canister shot on? Are you kidding me? Why? There we are. Jesus. We probably just killed a bunch of our own units, I reckon. And I can see a lot more grey than anything. Okay. Thank fuck they charged us, or otherwise we'll be dead. I haven't been overly tactically sound in this battle. I've been distracted. My apologies. We've had too much background noise. Alright, cannons are still firing now. It'll be interesting to see how many I've lost. Not the best battle, but probably shouldn't be recording at this time. My apologies. Still a fair few here. Odd sort of battle. We ended up getting attacked by a unit. Not the army was the problem. But a decent battle. Obviously, I just need to take care of when I go into canister shot. It was interesting to see in Darthmod how quickly those horse mounted cannons move. Who the hell's still in the game? One unit. There's still one unit that hasn't routed. Oh shit, I probably should have ended it. Oh, regardless, close victory apparently. Accustom yourself to the tireless activity. Yeah, I guess. Right. Well, they still deployed 4,000. Oh no, I deployed 4,000. They deployed 7,000. Ah. They outnumbered me. Holy shit. That was actually a good battle. Dean deployed just under, roughly around about 7,000, lost 3,383. I deployed 4,000, lost 1,000. We definitely didn't lose half of what the enemy deployed. A decent battle at the Bahamas. Now we can take the settlement quite easily. And we still got our other full stack. It's because they were just shitty sort of town militia. I don't know why the Order Resolve was so favoured for them. The cavalry helped somewhat. The cannons didn't. It was just line infantry superiority. Couple of ports have been blockaded, obviously. Oh, wow, shit. We're going to have to sink that Marathian Confederacy ship straight away. There's a pretty decent army on there. Lucky it hasn't disembarked. We gotta sink it. There was a full stack. My god, that could have been quite devastating. Probably could have taken Falmouth or Boston. But guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like to support this series on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry about that. I was kind of distracted, like I said. But regardless, we're going to continue to push against the Bahamas, Port Royal, a couple other settlements to the south. Obviously, just eliminating Great Britain out of North America. Once we've done with that, we'll push into Europe itself, take Dublin, Edinburgh, London. We're still at war with Austria. We're not at war with Prussia, but as soon as we land in Europe, I wouldn't be surprised if we are. The British still have some settlements in India, Kabul, Afghanistan, up in the north here. But, yep, I'm going to end it here. Cheers for watching. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War.